When prospects approach you, are you making it easy for them to make a decision, or are you confusing them even more? What I mean by this is that it's very easy for a prospect to become confused about an offering, even though they've approached you about that offering. To give you an example, me as a business owner, sometimes I get people who approach me about wanting X service, Y service, but it's up to me as a professional, up to me as an expert to say, look, based on your requirements, this is the service that's best suited for you, and this is how much it's going to cost. This gives them the reassurance that I know what I'm talking about, and also gives them the reassurance that they're in a safe pair of hands, essentially. If, on the other hand, you let the prospect approach you and say, oh, I might need this service or that service, and then you say, well, we could do this maybe, or we could do that, or your service isn't defined, and you're not leading them to an endpoint, to an endpoint so that they're happy with that, then that conversation can go on for a long time and they're less likely to make a decision. The key thing for you is to guide them to that solution, but that has to be led by you and not by them. Now, of course, you need certain information to be able to guide them properly, such as, what exactly they want, their budget, their challenges, any sort of constraints, what they're really trying to achieve. But that comes sort of earlier on in the process. But fundamentally, once you have that information, it's up to you to then guide them to that solution which you're going to provide to them, and a solution which they're going to be happy with. So don't get lost in the sort of relationship-based selling as such, because there is a place for that, but it can also trip you up if you're not decisive enough in the process.